There's a buzz in the air here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. A hard-fought series. It will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Portello and Steve Kerr. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game, guys, let's take a look here at Goran Dragic.
Yeah, he's a fantastic passer, particularly in transition or on alley-oops, Kevin. He's got a knack for putting the ball right on the rim and letting his teammates go and get it.
Well, Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
Taking a look at Sharp in this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
Well, it's their entire season wrapped into one game. That's what we have here tonight, and I'm sure they're very thankful to be playing in front of their home fans because they're going absolutely nuts right now.
Steve, I don't know if I've ever been in an arena more charged up than this one is today. I mean, it is absolutely ear-splitting in here. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans. What a great environment.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the evening. On defense, the Hornets came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the board.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination. Based on the numbers, it was really lopsided in the rebounding battle.
And he gets it to go.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Irving gets a screen from Johnson. Irving kicks to Johnson. And Johnson missing again. So it's Atlanta now. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I was able to talk with Charlotte's head coach for a moment. He thinks the pace of this game will be a big factor here today. He said we've got to play this game at our speed and not let them dictate the tempo. With home court advantage here in the final game, he feels they should be able to do just that. The pace of this thing will be the deciding factor, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Johnson sends the screen for Irving. Shoots off the screen. Lowry with the block.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Screen by Ibaka. It's Dragic with the drive. Pass to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving passes to Hairston. Back to Irving. Charlotte moving it around. Johnson kicks to Hairston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Johnson.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Horford sets a screen for Green. Into Al Horford. And it's blocked by Johnson. There's the pass to Mirotic. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Dragic against Hairston. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets the bucket. That's 7 points for Goran Dragic.
Boy, what an impressive stretch of shooting by Goran Dragic.
Irving kicks to Johnson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
His first make here in 4 tries to start this game.
Outside Lowry. He kicks it to Dragic. Back to Lowry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Irving. Lowry covering. Here's Johnson. That's short off the rim.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Irving against Lowry. Ibaka. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Roberts. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Roberts got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Outside, Dragic. Kicks it to Horford. He dishes it to Green. The feed now to Ibaka. Backing in. Green. Pocket 4. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Hairston. Charlotte trailing. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Lowry kicks to Horford. Dragic against Irving. Johnson over to help. Rejected by Irving. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside, Dragic. Dishes to Monroe.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Charlotte making a switch. Tinsley's checked in.
I'm sure he feels like they should have the lead right now, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Feeds it to Johnson. Passes it to Knight. The dish to Tinsley. He goes up again. A second chance effort. That's good. Hayes has got his first points of the game.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
He feeds it to Dragic. Monroe sets a screen for Dragic. Pass to Moody. It's stolen by Johnson. With the lead pass. And that one's good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Caboclo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He passes it to Ilyasova. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Hornets leading by 4. Johnson dishes to Knight. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Ilyasova. The pass to Caboclo. He kicks it to Ilyasova. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, he's a shot blocker, Kevin, because of his great timing and his...
And taken away by Johnson. And so in the game for the Hawks. Lowry out there with Dragic. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Horford. And it's Ibaka in at the 4-man position. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Here is Ibaka after the made shot from Johnson. Pocket 2. Here's Lowry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lowry's got 5 points so far. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 35 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And, you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
Here's Dragic following the three by Charlotte. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He dishes it to Lowry. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Johnson goes in, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 9.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. I mean, their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 7. Lowry kicks to Green. The feed to Dragic. And the layup is good. He's got 9.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Blocked. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Kicks it to Horford. Back to Dragic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Boy, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Lowry with the ball. He's got 8. Horford with the screen on Hairston. Lowry drawing the double team. No good from Dragic.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Johnson can't hit.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Back to Green. Dishes it to Dragic. Outside Lowry. On the wing, Green. Shoots it. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the... feeds the Knight. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Hayes. That's tipped. Here's the dish to Johnson. Good on the baseline, Jay. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this quarter is going awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Ilyasova dishes to Monroe. Post-up shot. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Monroe's got 5. Hornets leading by 14. Johnson sets the screen for Knight. Pass to Johnson. He feeds it to Hayes. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Well, no question the players you see listed here. The assist leaders at small forward. They're some of the best passers in the league outside the point guard position. And you look at Johnson, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside, accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
The Hawks trail by 14. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Pass to Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Monroe's shot is good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And here is Knight. Now the pass to Johnson. Off on the layup.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Johnson. He's got 11 points and 2 rejections. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
Yeah, he's doing all those little things that are so important.
Johnson, he's in at small forward. Kyrie Irving is out there with Hairston. Then there's Mirotic, and it's Roberts in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here is Lowry. Back to Green. He passes to Lowry. Outside Dragic. And it's good from the elbow. Dragic has got 11 points. Hornets leading by 12. Irving gets a screen from Johnson. Irving kicks to Hairston. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. And the layup by Mirotic.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
He kicks to Dragic. Back to Lowry. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's good.
See the way he times his passes so well? That was a great assist.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Irving passes to Johnson. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Outside Lowry. Back to Ibaka. He dishes it to Dragic. And there's the feed to Horford. Backing him down. Pocket 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Johnson kicks to Hairston. That's in. Coming off the assist from Johnson. Hairston's got 8.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Horford kicks to Love. Outside Dragic. Back to Lowry. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Johnson sets the screen for Irving. Hairston. Johnson from outside. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 12. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Dragic against Hairston. And it's Dragic off the drive. And that one's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Irving gets a screen from Johnson. Irving dishes to Roberts. Soft touch off the pass. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Horford with a screen on Hairston. And it's Lowry penetrating. Releases. Ibaka. A follow-up chance.
He's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lowry kicks to Dragic. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's Lowry penetrating. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
It's been a good night for Kyle Lowry. He's got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hornets leading by 9. Johnson sets the screen for Irving. Kicks to Johnson. On deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Dishes it to Dragic. Right side, Dragic. And stolen by Knight. Irving drives in. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Caboclo, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Crawford, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Brandon Knight. And now look at the top scoring point guard during the regular season. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that to me makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. Not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skill to produce that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The Hawks trail by 12. Dragic the pass to Crawford. Feeds it to Monroe. The kick out to Dragic. Passes to Caboclo. Ilyasova. Outside Dragic. Fires from deep. That is good. Dragic has got 8 points in the quarter.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Biombo down low. Monroe on him. From 15 feet away. Johnson. Good. Johnson's got 19 points. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dragic kicks to Ilyasova. Johnson against Crawford, and Monroe backs in. Fades back, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Johnson attacking. Nice D from Crawford. The Hawks trail by 9. Monroe with a screen on Knight. Dragic dishes to Ilyasova. Pass to Caboclo. Hawks passing it around. His three-pointers off the mark. Charlotte has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Biombo kicks to Knight. Hits it from three-point range. Knight's got his third basket of the night. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Johnson over to help. Pass to Caboclo. Goes the dish to Monroe. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson with a screen on Crawford. Knight for 3. They get it back. Edwards, that's good.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Right side, Dragic. The pass to Caboclo. He feeds it to Monroe.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
He kicks it to Hayes. He passes to Knight. Drills the three-pointer. Knight's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Number 42.
Hornets leading by 15. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dragic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caboclo, the pass to Ilyasova. And that one is hammered home. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Caboclo. And Monroe backs in. Caboclo. There's the feed to Crawford. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. The Hawks trail by 15. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Horford is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Moody in at the shooting guard. On the wing, Green knocks down the 10-footer. Green's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks. Here's Hairston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Hawks making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. Hairston hits both of them. Here is Lowry. Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry. And stolen by Mirotic. And a fast break now for the Hornets. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Lowry drawing the double team. In low to Ibaka. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
He dishes it to Mirotic. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And that one falls for Mirotic. And so Mirotic nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 18. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lowry kicks to Green. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third first team.
Here's Dragic. Kicks it to Lowry. Dishes to Horford. Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Moving against Lowry. Mirotic gets the screen from Johnson. And Mirotic kicks to Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 23. The Hawks trail by 19. Atlanta calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Irving against Lowry. Back to Green. Poked loose and taken away by Johnson. Irving drives in. Good.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Atlanta is shooting 43% from the field. Dragic kicks to Green. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Such a wide open look. And that's 19 points for Goran Dragic.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Hairston kicks to Irving. Feeds to Johnson. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Dragic. Pass to Lowry. In low to Ibaka. Rebound by Roberts.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Johnson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Dragic kicks to Horford. Outside Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Ibaka with a screen on Hairston. Dragic dishes to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. And he gets the bucket. Lowry. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Irving drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Outside Dragic. Lowry up top. Outside Green. That one wide left.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Shot by Roberts, no good. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Lowry. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 18 points for Kyle Lowry.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
From deep, Johnson. The shot is off, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. Lowry up top, covered by Hairston. Horford kicks to Green. Hornets leading by 22. Johnson attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunity.
Atlanta calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Lowry against Irving. Lowry passes to Green. The dish now to Horford, and he gets the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Hornets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Irving. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Ibaka with a screen on Irving. Lowry kicks to Horford. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
That's good.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Dragic kicks to Lowry. Back to Dragic. Puts one up from 19. That one goes. Count it. Dragic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Johnson dishes to Roberts, and stolen by Horford. Outside Lowry. Pass to Dragic. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Roberts got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Hawks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Dragic from outside. They get the rebound.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Roberts passes to Johnson. Irving kicks to Johnson. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
That is good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Roberts dishes to Mirotic. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Irving passes to Roberts. Good work defensively by Horford.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Here's Johnson. And the shot is long.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.
Way to complete the comeback. You guys were down a couple of games and still managed to move on. How was this team able to make that happen?
Honestly, I think most of the credit has to go to Coach for that. He kept us from giving up when we were down, and we were down, man. And he made sure we had it stuck in our heads that we were the better team and we could win this series. And I got to give props to my teammates, too. We listened to what Coach said and did what we had to do to turn things around. It wasn't the ideal way to win a series, but we did it, and we're moving on, and that's what's important.